Hey, look what came this morning. So Copilot has changed a little bit, and I'm just going to do a demonstration about the Copilot page. But you can see that now I have a window here. Unfortunately, I lost all my chats with this upgrade. Thank you, Microsoft, but it's not bad. And there's Copilot agent that here, if I create Copilot agent, I can interact with them. There's a new sign here, chat with an agent. But here, my purpose is to show you the Copilot page. So Copilot page is an interesting feature where you can, you know, log the results of your prompt in a page so you don't lose track of it. And you can then, you know, gather all this information that you gather when you discuss with Copilot somewhere, and then you can share that with other people in your organization. So let's try this. So first, I'm going to ask to summarize a document. Can you summarize this document for a government agency that wants to build an AI strategy? And so I'm going to give the file. I have a file. It's a study by Deloitte, I think. So I'm going to type Deloitte, hopefully. And here's a PDF. So usual prompt, you could do that before. What's going to be new here? It's all that is generated here. I'll be able to add it to a page. So I now have this icon edit in the pages, and now it open some sort of Canva on the side that will copy. I'm unboxing it, so I didn't try it. I just saw it and I thought, let's create a video. And here it is. So this is, you know, the summary. So it looks like the exact same thing. There's even references to the document. So everything is there. So now I want to uh, um, make now a plan to build this strategy with action items. So I keep my conversation based on this document. And so it's going to suggest, you need to establish a steering committee. You need to conduct, what does it do? There's a lot of phases: initial assessment, strategy, development, implementation. So, okay, I have a plan now, and I can edit the page also. And so what did it do? So it added, it's a little bit weird because now I have a big title here, but whatever. And it added at the end of the document the plan. So I can keep up my conversation and save what I want in this Canva. And then what is pretty cool about it, let's see. So I can share it. Apparently I can go to page. It's protected. No label is here. So if I was creating from a document that is labeled, I will inherit this label. So let's try to go to pages. Not sure if it went to pages actually. So, I'm unboxing it, so it's not doing anything here, but it's supposed to create a loop component. I'm not sure where it's stored. So let's see if we can find where it is. Apparently it's not there. So let's see if it will be in OneDrive. And I don't see it here. I don't see a loop component here, a loop page. Let's see if I filter by loop. Maybe I'll find it. No, I don't see it. So let's go back there. So maybe I need to save it or do something. I don't see any save button. So it's not very easy to use. Close page. Okay, I can close it. Copilot chats and more, so I can access to all my chats. So let's see if I share it. So I can say copy component embed and provide access to this page in the support. Okay, so let's grab the address here. So as you can see, it's not in. I think it's SharePoint embedded, so it's not stored in OneDrive. I don't know exactly where it is stored. I might do a post about it. So I can copy that, but I can also in the share, I could copy the component. So let's first see what we can do with this link. So I'm going to open an email and create a new email whenever you're ready. Okay, and I'm going to paste this link. Okay, so I have just a link, so it doesn't show in the email. So that's why I think the second one is maybe what I'm looking for. Copy component. Now I copy. Now I go in the email. And if I copy the component, I should see a preview of it. Yeah, so that's why it is. The second one is really to embed the content so everybody can modify here, and I can send it to some people. Okay, and I'm gonna copy myself just to see. Okay, so now I have the summary plus the plan based on my discussion, everything I capture. I don't know what this view all component is. Let's click on it to see. I'm just unboxing and being curious about what I'm seeing. Um, so there's share. There was what? Two options to share. The page link, I guess. Not sure. Just a link. And the component. Probably better to have the component than just a link. Maybe this is for people who are using classic Outlook, and this is for people. This is for people who are using the new Outlook. Maybe that's the difference. I'm not sure. And this is access to this page only. Okay. So let's see if I paste. Well, let's copy that again. Page link. If I was, you know, if I were copying that, put in the browser. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I'll let it run. There's a signing error. I'm not sure why. Wow. Okay, so I'm in loop now with all my other loop. It created this page with a weird title, and now I can use loop to do whatever I want. Maybe I want to say, can I say, take this in, I don't want to create a loop component. I would like Copilot. So I can rewrite with Copilot, uh, and I can say create a table with all action items per phase with a column to assign people and a column of due date and a column for the status. So let's see. Oops, something went wrong. Please try again. Let's try again. Create a table with all action items. What's missing here? I'm not sure. You see, it's not really stable. I'm going to paste that because I'm going to try to do that here. I'm going to type slash drive page content, and I'm going to say create a table based on the phases above with all action items per phase. Per phases, I don't know. Let's try that. Sometimes the error that Copilot is giving you is not very self-explanatory, so it can be challenging. It's a long time I didn't use Copilot in Loop, but let's try it. See if it's able to look above, find out the phases, find out the subcategories, and make a table of it. So why it's doing that? It's asking me. So every time I'm connecting to Loop, I need to resign apparently. Maybe it's the first time since I didn't use Loop for a long time. Oh, okay, it's the same. So both are the same. Okay, a little bit weird, but okay. So let's Copilot do his stuff, and let's go back here to see. So I could keep on going here and populate this and share it. What I didn't see, there were numbers. So now I don't have the link anymore, apparently. Oh, yes, I have the link. Sorry. So here, if I click on this, I can jump into the document, and it works. Can eventually reuse Copilot to summarize it. So it's the link is maintained. The question here is, maybe I have access to this document, but maybe the people I share this document with don't have access to it. So there might be some issues here. So you need to look at, if people you're sharing it with have access to the document, or if they don't, they won't be able to see the source. But it's fine. It's pretty cool. It saved me time. I don't know why Copilot is struggling here, but that was not the purpose. The purpose was to show what is the benefit of Copilot page. So it creates a page of all your discussion. I want to do a next test here, because my guess is Copilot pages is within a conversation. So if you start a new conversation, you cannot add to your page from another conversation. So that's the thing we're gonna do. So, and here I'm not sure where it's stored, but it's definitely in recent. But for the future, I'm not sure how I'm gonna find it, so maybe I need to move it. There's a lot of questions that comes with it. I don't know. I cannot do anything here. Um, but I can share that again. Hopefully, when I send by email, it's shared. Not sure. Even that, I'm not sure. Okay, there's a recap version history. Not sure what the recap is, but there's a lot of things to investigate here for sure. Shared locations. What is that? Can you summarize this? Okay, that's where I can add to a workplace. So I don't know if I have a workplace actually. Okay, so let's do it here. So I can attach it to a workplace or workspace. So now loop. What was it? Copilot examples. And now I have this document, and I see there's a link here, and I can change. I can add it since now it's a page in a workspace or workspace. I can make it better, look better. But what if I keep on my conversation here? Um, Summarize this other file talking about AI, and I think I have another one. Yeah, gauging impact of generative AI on government. So let's see now if when I summarize this one and I add it to the page, if the page that I moved or attached to workspace is going to be also impacted. So I'm going to edit in page. So as you can see, there's a new thing here. Pierre-Yves Delacote is collaborating using Copilot. So maybe it appears because I created it in a workspace. I'm not sure. But definitely here, you add the page at the end. I'm not sure. I'll do another test to see if I can add it somewhere else, like at the beginning. So let's add another summary. Summarize this file. So let's try to find a file about Copilot. Yeah, this one. That looks good. I just want to see if when I say edit in pages, if it depends on where my cursor is. So if I do edit page, okay, so now I have a link to the document. Interesting here. I didn't have that before because maybe it was a PDF. So as you can see, and so it puts the document at the end, the summary at the end. So interesting how it works. So you really need to think ahead in what order you want to paste it in a way. But if you want, you can come back here and yes, it's not here. So it's reflected in my workspace. So it works perfectly. It's but and then I can move things around here by copying and pasting. So I guess my guess is the summary provide overview of key finding specification. Okay, so if I take this and I put it at the beginning, so now it's at the beginning. So now let's see if I go back here, if I have the same thing. So it's really a loop component because it's modified in real time wherever it is. So it's really the view of the loop component that can have access to the Copilot workspace. If I go to in the email, I think everything has changed too. Yeah, yeah, everything is there. So if I send it to manager set selected files in your message, there's a warning. Recipient can't access links to manage access. Select the file in your message. So select the file in the message, but how can I give access to that file? And it's true. You can see it's in my OneDrive, and my OneDrive is not shared. So I think that's the reason why. Okay, so there's a lot of things to have in mind is when you're adding a document. Since I use Copilot, I don't know where it was. Just Copilot found it. I don't know what are the permissions. So there's definitely a strategy to have when you're sharing things in a page because then the page can include documents that are stored in OneDrive that are shared with people. So you might want to change this. Fortunately, Outlook was telling me, but I didn't see where I could change the sharing option here. Share location, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so a lot of things to be. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to over and change the permission, and this is not the case. So I over and I don't see anything. So maybe I can do that in loop. Let's see in loop. Over, neither. Cannot change the permission. So maybe it will come. Maybe it's too soon. I definitely can open the document, change the sharing, but might be a complicated process. So I'm going to send it anyway. They won't have access to the documents, but it's just a test. The good thing to know. what is really cool is you can really have this conversation and add to your page. But now, if I'm creating a new chat and I say summarize this document, let's try to find another document, different one. Yeah, Copilot business value. If I'm now adding to a Copilot page, my guess is that it's going to be tied to this conversation, so it's going to be totally new. So I cannot really add. As you can see, it's normal because the title is every time it summarizes this document. Okay, so the beginning of the prompt. So my guess is you need to copy paste between page loop if you want to reuse the the different conversation you had in one page. Then you create several pages and you copy paste the different pages altogether. That's my 2 cents after testing this. You can find your page here. Okay, and there's a link. Okay, no, it's just here. Okay, I guess that opens this. So I guess if I close this and I click here, yeah, it reopens the page. Here, where it is close page. Okay. So to summarize it, Copilot page is pretty powerful because it helps you to keep what you discovered and what is important for you while you're having a conversation with Copilot and aggregate that in a page. Either you keep it for you or you can share it with anybody you want. But when you're doing that, you need first to figure out if Copilot is handling is relying on the documents you put in your prompt or eventually the document you found. So you're not sure if those documents are accessible by the people you're sharing your page with. So that's definitely something you need to figure out here. Apparently, we saw that in the email. It was able to tell you that some documents were not accessible for the people you were sharing with. So that's one thing. And the sharing actually is not sharing with people. It's getting the link so you can do something with the link, and then you can share in Loop or in email. Uh, so I'm not sure if now the sharing is done here because I sent an email to the page. Uh, so I'm not sure if people have access to this page because here it says one member. Uh, so if I say share page link, okay, people with existing access, okay, that's not the way to do it. I don't remember how we share a specific page. I don't even know if we can share just a page or if we have to share the workspace. Definitely here I can add members, and that's where I guess that's how I will share it and be sure that it's shared. Or maybe here, no, yeah, page link. Maybe this page link is the way to share it, and the people who receive it will have access to it. I'm not sure, but that's an interesting feature. Copilot page can help you to grab information from your prompt. That's one of the things that was difficult is, okay, you have all the chats, but if you want to keep it like in a notepad and aggregate all of it and eventually share it with other people, there was no way. You had to copy paste a lot of things. Here it's done for you. It's really, really powerful. Hope this unboxing of Copilot page was interesting.